Hi there, welcome to Irish Homestead. This is Cupcake and Muffin. They're our kunekune pigs and they're now about 6 months old. It wasn't our plan to do pigs quite as soon as we did. We moved here last summer and shortly after moving here an opportunity came up with a neighbour nearby who breeds kunekunes, and he offered us these two girls, and at the time we just fell in love with them and couldn't say no. So there we have it, we got pigs sooner rather than later. But one thing we've done is we've got them in a section of the field that's divided into 4 sections. And the idea is they'll spend a few months on one section and then we'll rotate them to another section and move them around the paddocks. Trouble is we get an awful lot of rain here in Ireland, and it's quite destructive to the ground. And particularly the last week, 10 days, we've had quite a lot of rain and snow. And it doesn't take long, especially when the pigs are on the ground, for it to get quite muddy and quite flooded. And as you can see, they've done this section of ground very, very thoroughly. Our original plan was to do 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months on a set of 4 enclosures. But the way they go through the ground, they just turn it into mud within 4 to 6 weeks. And we don't like them slopping around in mud. So we've decided to shorten that period. We'll extend the enclosure and we'll probably keep them anywhere for 6 weeks to 2 months in one section before we move them on to the next section. Everyone says pigs love wallowing in mud, but it's also nice and they love to come out onto the grass, and kunekunes particularly are grazers more than rooters, so these girls do love to munch on some fresh grass. So today is moving day, yes it is. So what we're going to do is we'll strim a new section of Russian grass out so that we can extend the wires and move them onto a new patch. Okay, so our pigs have become really, really well trained to the electric fence, even though we have it turned right down. We find when we do go to move them across the patch, they're really, really hesitant to come across. Don't think she's quite realised the rope isn't there yet. Come on.
Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on over. Come on. Come on. She doesn't want to go over.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Wait, I'm stuck.
Keep in camera.
Come on. No. Come here. Come here.
You're out of camera now.
Come here.
No, this is the old. This is the old. Come on.
Where is your sister?
Come on.
Okay.
Yes, this is so nice. Can't pick her up anymore, can you? Yeah, there'll be a handful of... Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've just moved their house, and just going to put a bit of the fresh rush that we cut inside just for the first few days. We find they tend to eat their bedding within a few days to a week, so once they've eaten this lot, we'll come and put some nice dry fresh bedding in there. Inside the pig house there is a pallet, another good use for pallets that we have here on the homestead, and it just means that they're up off the ground, up off the wet and the mud. It gives them a nice platform to sleep on. Whoa, that's it. Whoa, she's got goose pimples. Okay, so they've been here about 5-10 minutes and they're already digging big holes. One of the reasons we got kunekunes is because people said that they're grazers, so we thought that'd be great, easier on the land. But in our experience, nah. These guys love to root and root and root.